So today, we have one of the most violent villains in My Hero Academia, Muscular, taking on the number one and flame hero, Endeavor. Who wins? Well, let's find out. And to start us off, let's look at Endeavor. Uh, After spending years as the number two hero to All Might, Enji Todoroki, superhero named Endeavor, became the number one hero after All Might's retirement. His quirk is Hellflame, and he is known as the Flame Hero. He can project fire from anywhere on his body, and he has incredible control over his fire. He can project fire blasts that explode on impact, and this incinerated the skull of a Nomu. He's projected his fire through the ground, created fire arrows so he could throw them, created a big fire tornado, covered a massive area with his flames like a blanket, sliced through high-end Nomu into pieces, and even sliced part and melted a big portion of a collapsing skyscraper. He can use his flames to fly at incredible speeds, getting from one side of his city to the other in mere seconds, easily outpacing Deku, Shoto, and Bakugo. His main ultimate attack is Flash Fire Fist, a fire blast from his fist. Jet Burn is basically the same as that, but at a much higher temperature. Hell Spider allows him to project fire-like webs from each of his fingertips to slice through objects and enemies. Hell's Curtain covers a massive area with his flames like a blanket. Hellfire Storm allows him to create a flaming whirlwind. But his most powerful attack is his Prominence Burn, a massive concentrated beam of fire which destroyed the high-end Nomu's body except its head, which is how it survived. And then there's the plus ultra version of this attack. While holding onto his opponent, he goes beyond his limits and releases a massive, fiery, omnidirectional blast that completely incinerated the high-end Nomu and nearly killed Shigaraki. He's also very physically powerful as well. He restrained a Nomu with one hand, slammed Shigaraki through a thick mass of stone, and knocked out a drug Gigantomachia with a flying punch. He endured a massive beating from the first high end, which included being sent flying through multiple buildings and causing a building to collapse on top of him. He endured a beating from an awakened Shigaraki, which included being stabbed in the chest and being blasted through stone debris. He has the courage, will, and resolve of being the number one hero. Although he's not as powerful as All Might was, he is number one, and he's a proven hero to be number one. In another corner, we have Muscular. He's a very violent, hyper, and possibly psychotic man who loves nothing more than to use his quirk to hurt and torment others as much as he wants. That's what he loves to do. His quirk is called Pump Up. Basically, he significantly enhances his strength, durability, and speed by increasing the size and number of muscle fibers in his body to the point that they burst out of his skin. He can literally turn into just a mass of muscle if he wants. It's really quite disgusting if you think about it. He easily ripped an entire roof off of a building and chucked it with one hand, and destroyed buildings too. He also overpowered a 5% Deku, and hit him hard enough to shake and damage a mountain. He also overpowered a 100% smash from a weakened Deku when he was a mass of muscle. We also know he violently killed the Water Hose heroes and several other people in Heroes 2. He was incredibly tough. His muscle fibers acted like tough armor. A 5% smash from Deku did nothing. And this smash was enough to bring a weakened All Might to a knee. He remained conscious and got right back up after a 100% smash from Deku that sent him hurling into a mountain. The same as All Might's power, I might add. He endured the water hose heroes, permanently injuring his eye. He withstood hits from Deku at 45%, shrugged off a vibration tremor attack by bulking up his muscles, and he seems to be bulletproof as well. But most impressively, he survived Deku's 1,000,000% smash. Now, Deku obviously didn't really use that much power. That would be impossible. The writer said it was just a battle cry, a Hail Mary. And if I had to guess, this was Deku at his true 100% of power. We know One For All gets more powerful with each successor, meaning Deku's 100% would be more powerful than All Might's 100%. So his other 100% smash he did probably wasn't his true 100%. It was just equal to All Might's power. While this smash was his true 100%. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Probably not. It also could have just been like an adrenaline rush as well. What I'm saying is that Muscular survived a punch stronger than Deku's first 100% smash, which destroyed a massive robot. And while Muscular doesn't have any feats, he is very fast. Like, faster than the eye can follow fast. Blink and you'll miss it fast. Deku could barely dodge his attacks, and he didn't believe he could outpace him either. The best way to describe this guy is violent, and he loves it. So, who wins? Muscular or Endeavor? Well, when it comes to physicality, while Endeavor is very impressive and physically imposing, physicality is not his quirk, but it is Muscular's quirk. So I would say Muscular is better physically. Endeavor is sending Shigaraki flying and overpowering a Nomu, while Muscular is damaging and destroying parts of mountains and buildings. So, yeah, I'd say Muscular is stronger, tougher, and faster in terms of combat. Maybe not overall travel distance. However, Endeavor is much more versatile, experienced, and tactical while in a fight. Look at Muscular's and Deku's second fight, if you can really call it that. Deku stomped him. It was a glorified stomp. Deku quickly noticed his weakness and exploited it, making short work of him. If Deku could quickly do this, do you really think the number one hero couldn't? And even if he couldn't, for some reason, I bet his firepower, pun intended, is enough to beat Muscular. The guy destroyed the first high-end Nomu after nearly being killed and pushed way past his limits. I wouldn't think Muscular could put up such a fight with a high-end Nomu, let alone kill it. I'd say Endeavor wins after a solid fight. It won't be easy, and Muscular is very powerful and dangerous. Definitely give Endeavor a good fight. Beat him up a good little bit. But seeing how he endured the fight with the high end, he can take anything Muscular throws at him. And his firepower, his experience, the versatility, all his ultimate attacks, bro. Nah, Endeavor's winning this one for sure. After a good solid fight, there will be some destroyed buildings and the landscape environment around them will be totaled. But at the end of the day, not Muscular, Endeavor wins. The flame hero, the number one hero, Endeavor wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you thought and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all that great stuff. I truly do appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.